So welcome back, everyone. You're going to want to get right up on that mic for me. I am so excited about bringing on my next guest, who is George Gutierrez, and he is the senior technician of Four Seasons Home Services. Welcome to the show. Now, we had, I guess, the owner, Jessica, on the last time. Now we have you. Tell everybody a little bit about yourselves, what you do, and we are live on Facebook out there, so hi to everybody out there.
Facebook.
It ain't
Hello,
easy, you
everyone.
try it. So welcome to the show. Tell everybody a little bit about what you do.
Well, at Four Seasons Home Services, we pride ourselves on service and repair of air conditioning equipment. Really just kind of service the valley and helping people out as much as we can.
Yeah, and now is a great time to be here because
Yes.
when does we had said this the last time that she was on, when does your air conditioning usually go out?
The most inconvenient time.
The most inconvenient time, and I know that when she was on, we did a special, and we're going to do that for everybody out there now. I want to talk a little bit about, the areas that you work, because you're valley-wide. I know that you're licensed, bonded, and insured, rated with a Better Business Bureau. You're both residential and commercial.
Yes.
And what we did the last time that you were here is that we did a seasonal maintenance package for everyone to get entered in to win. This is an $85 value for you guys out there. Tell them what it includes.
Well, it includes a complete analysis of your system from the refrigerant charge to your electrical components, inspection of all accessible ductwork, chemical cleaning of the outside condenser coils, which improves heat transfer, improves efficiency. We're going to flush out that condensation lines and ensure you don't have any water leaking from the machines and kind of migrating in areas it's not supposed to be in. Really just do a thorough evaluation of the machine. Our goal is to prevent a breakdown. We
Right.
want to find problems and make sure they don't happen.
So we're going to open up the lines to the audience for everyone to get entered in to win. This is a seasonal maintenance package, and I usually say these kinds of things for certain other types of business, but I'm going to say this for this today. Write this number down and put it on your refrigerator because you never know when you're going to need them. Your air conditioning can go out. You want them to come in. You want them to do these maintenances on it. The more that you take care of yours and do the upkeep on it, the longer they last, the less that they're going to be problems. So our number here for the seasonal maintenance package is 602-277-5369, and toll free it's 1-866-536-1100. Their website is F-O-U-R, so Four Seasons with an S, HS for home services, so fourseasonshs.com, and their phone number, write it down, you never know when you're going to need it, 480-489-3210. They're rated with a Better Business Bureau. They also do free estimates for everyone. They do free second opinions. We're going to talk about that.
Yes.
How often does somebody call and say, I need a second opinion? I bet you people don't even know that people can do that.
Yes, that's one of the services we do offer, and we feel it's a great big value to the community. Really, if you got a feeling that someone's not being straight up with you, or maybe they're not giving you the best advice or guidance, give us a call. Maybe we can assist you with that. We can take a look at the equipment ourselves, document things, even take pictures to kind of help illustrate what we're talking about.
Well, here's what I also think. Why not just have a second opinion, no matter what? You never know. And it's always good to do that. You would do that with anything else that you're having done on your, for your doctors or whatever that you're going to do. Always good to have a second opinion. You also do 10% off for veterans and first responders as well.
That is correct. Yes, we do.
So they really are all community-minded people, and they want to make sure that you've got the best quality service for you from them. Again, that number to call them direct, it's 480-489-3210. It's F-O-U-R, Four Seasons with an S, HS for homeservices.com. They're rated with the Better Business Bureau. They're valley-wide, licensed, bonded, and insured. We've got everyone getting entered in to win this seasonal maintenance package. You guys, everyone should do it. Our number here is 602-277-5369. We're live on Facebook for you guys out there too. You ought to call in, and if you know somebody, tell them about this. If they're having an issue, give them the number and have them call. I wanted to also talk to you a little bit about some of the things that people, like the most common issues that they have with their air conditioners. What is it?
Really, it's just lack of maintenance. Just air conditioning systems, especially in the valley, it's one of those things where when you don't think about it, it takes a backseat on the burner, right? And you don't think about it until it actually does fail. and maintenance will actually prevent a lot of that. Keeping the system clean, keeping the motors lubricated or well greased, just evaluating the system really goes a long way.
It does. We had said it earlier, and it's really all about maintenance part of it. I think why people don't want to, think about it is because they think it's money. That's going to cost them a lot of money. When you think of air conditioning, that's what you think of. But if you don't and you keep it up, you're not going to have that.
Absolutely. And you know what? It's kind of like with an automobile. If you keep up with the small, minor things, you'll prevent a lot of the big stuff from happening.
Sure. Now, again, they're valley-wide. They do free estimates. They do free second opinions for everybody out there. They offer 10% off for veterans and first responders. They're licensed, bonded, and insured. They're both residential and commercial, valley-wide. Again, write the number down. You might need it right now. I think this place could use it. The number is 480-489-3210. Call in here. Get yourself entered in to win this seasonal maintenance package. We want everyone to have it because we don't want your air conditioner to go out over the summer. It's hot out there, guys. That's an $85 value free to you or anyone you know. Our number here, 602-277-5369. Toll free, it's 1-866-536-1100. So again, how can they get the most out of their AC unit?
It all comes back to maintenance. I mean, if we can keep the system clean, keep it as close to the manufacturer specs as possible, it's going to really increase the longevity of the
I
machine.
have a question. So some people have one upstairs and some people have one downstairs too, right? So you have an upstairs one and you have a downstairs one. When they go to bed at night, should they turn the one downstairs off or leave it on?
Well,
is it a choice?
I would recommend,
Is it
all
okay
things
to be turning
considered.
them on and off like that, or should we just leave them on?
I would just leave them on. And really, with all things considered equal, I would say keep both systems close to the same temperature as possible. That's going to help both units out, really. You're not going to have one run longer than the other. It's going to help keep the temperature more even in different parts of the house. Kind of just even more temperature.
So there you heard it from the expert right there, guys. But the main thing that he said all the time is that over and over I'm hearing maintenance, maintenance. Make sure that you take care of it. And we're entering everyone into win right now. It's a seasonal maintenance package. Again, what does it come with?
Well, the seasonal maintenance package is a visit where we come out to analyze the complete system from the refrigerant charge to the electrical. We'll inspect all accessible ductworks. We'll actually take pictures of any concerns so we can actually show you the severity of it. It really just make sure that when we leave your property, you have a complete understanding of its current condition.
And when you do that, a lot of the times that something happens, it can make sure that nothing big happens later.
Absolutely.
Okay, and our number here is 602-277-5369, and toll free it's 1-866-536-1100. We've got our lines open here. We're going to keep the lines open for the rest of the show for everyone to get entered in to win this. I believe that, I know that over the 4th of July weekend is when those air conditionings are going to go out because it's going to be really, really hot. Everyone's going to have that problem. It happens all the time at the worst time. Write the number down, 480-489-3210. Maybe you know somebody whose their air's out. Tell them about it. Maybe you want to get a seasonal package that's a maintenance package for yourself or someone that you know. That's what this show is all about. It's the information that you're getting out there. It's for you or someone you know. Write the number down. Put it on your refrigerator because you never know when you're going to need it. 480-489-3210. The website is FOUR, Seasons with an SHS for home services. So 4 Seasons Home Services. So 4seasonshs.com. Call in here, get entered and win 602-277-5369. Hang tight, we'll be back in just a minute. You liking it? Are you liking it?
Yeah.
Good. Okay. So we're sort of at number 2. I'm kind of throwing in what you're doing, and I'm kind of coming back to you is what we're doing.
Yeah, this is great. Thank you.
Good. Okay.
Yeah.
So for the people that are listening, I never knew that. I kind of thought that turning it off was okay to do, but you're saying to keep them on more is better?
Yeah, well, the thing about air conditioning, it seems like anytime we talk about heat absorption, the thing that's always thrown at me is like, well, heat rises, so I want to make sure that the upstairs unit keeps running because it's going to take that heat. And yes, that is true. That is one of the laws of thermodynamics. But another law that's just as important is heat transfers from warm to cold. So imagine if you're like leaving your refrigerator open. You're not necessarily letting the cold out, you're letting the heat in. And that's what happens. The bigger the difference in temperature, the faster the exchange. So you can actually, you know, by having one system on and another one off, that cold air isn't staying upstairs. It's actually migrating. Or the heat is migrating. The heat is migrating. Even the heat doesn't want to be in hot areas. The heat even wants to be in cold spots. So there is a transfer of heat when you have a big difference.
It's crazy. You just, you know, with people trying to save money, but they're actually doing a disservice to themselves.
Yeah, and that maybe like another big problem is some people won't. There's always a spare room that no one uses that maybe just used for storage, or it's a guest room and it's unoccupied right now. So I'm going to close the vent. I'm going to close the door.
Do that.
Yeah, and unless you have a very particular type of duct system, that's actually putting added stress onto your blower motor because you're putting extra resistance. All those vents are open and now you're closing off 2, maybe 3. Well, yes, that added pressure is going out through the other open vents, but you're creating more of a strain onto that blower motor. And if your ducts are not sized right, it's going to cause that motor to fail prematurely.
Wow, you see, you can learn a lot here on Networking Arizona. Welcome back, everyone. We are talking to George Gutierrez. He's a senior technician at Four Seasons Home Services. And, you know, we were at the break talking a little bit about some of the different things that people do. And we've got our lines open here for everyone to get entered into win. It's a seasonal maintenance package. Let me tell you something, guys. I believe everybody should just get that done right now, because you know that we've got a long summer ahead of us and you don't want your air conditioning to go out. It always happens at the worst time. So it's an $85 value, free to you or anyone you know. Our number here is 602-277-5369 and toll free it's 1-866-536-1100. Let me tell you, they do both residential and commercial. They're valley-wide. They're rated with the Better Business Bureau. They're licensed, bonded, and insured. They also do free estimates. They do free second opinions for everyone. They also do a 10% off to veterans and first responders as well. Their website is F-O-U-R, so 4 Seasons with an S, HS.com. Their phone number, write it down because you never know when you're going to need it, 480-489 3210 or call in here, get entered in to win. This is a seasonal, it's a maintenance pack. Get it, it's 602-277-5369. Okay, here's the number one question I see that you have here. A lot of people probably want to know the answer to this. Why do some areas of the house that are too hot, then others are colder? Why does that happen?
9 out of 10 times, it's always because of the ventilation system. And it's not the machine unable to distribute the air, it's actually the ventilation system not able to evenly disperse that air. So a lot of times that could be maybe a bad duct design, maybe a poor installation. It could be something as simple as the ceiling that goes around the duct connections are actually coming apart, and you're actually conditioning the attic or you're in between the walls rather than where you're living.
Well, so when somebody's listening to this, does that mean with that maintenance, let's say you came in there and you found that, and it was as simple as a seal, boy, you can get your house more comfortable really easily.
Yeah, it could be something as minor as a broken seal that's letting out cold air. It could be as simple as a broken strap that's now letting ductwork sag, which is increasing restriction, reducing velocity, and really affecting that specific run or that vent. So it could be a number of things.
Everyone has one room in the house that is colder than the other.
Yeah, and you know what? During a routine maintenance, we would love to take a look at that duct installation, or the installation, and we'd like to take a look at the overall design of the ductwork. Now, of course, that's applicable. If you have a flat roof, there's almost nothing we can do about that. But if you have attic access, we'd love to get in there and take a look.
Now,
even take pictures.
The number to call in here, get entered in to win. This is a seasonal maintenance package. It's the perfect time right now, before it gets even hotter, to have them come out and check your air conditioning units, both residential and commercial. Our number here, 602-277-5369, and toll free, it's 1-866-536-1100. Okay, so in a regular maintenance, is that really, really, really important? I've heard it over and over and over how important that is.
It is incredibly important. In the summertime, we rely on our air conditioning system minimum 7 months of the year.
I know, it's crazy how much, and it's all day long. You don't give it a break.
Exactly. It's on all day long. It's on all night long. The machine only gets the rest during the midnight hours, really. And then it's waking up again early in the morning and working all day again. I always like to make the comparison. It's like taking a drive to California. Before you make that long 6-hour drive, you're going to make sure your tires are inflated. You're going to make sure there's no kinks, there's no hiccups in your plan. You want to make sure everything's ready to go.
And here's the thing about it. This isn't. It's a no obligation to you. You're going to have them check it. They're going to tell you what's going on with it. They might be as simple as just cleaning the vents or whatever you said, the filters.
The coils. We want to make sure that the coils are clean, the outside and inside coils.
And I can only tell you, I am sure if just the dust on my furniture that I see here, can you imagine what the coils must look like? They got to be blown out.
Oh yeah, absolutely. So the outside coils need to be chemically clean because we live in a desert climate. There's a lot of very fine dust and dirt in our air that just goes everywhere. And the outside coil is specifically designed in the summertime to reject heat. If that dust gets on there, it acts as an insulator and it can't reject heat. So the system's going to struggle, you're going to lose capacity, and really just a chemical clean will just do wonders for the system's
I can imagine.
performance.
We've got our lines open here, and everyone's getting entered in to win their seasonal maintenance package. And right now, we're not meaning Christmas, we're meaning the summer. It is really, really hot. It's going to keep on getting hotter. Make sure you write this number down because you never know when your air is going to go out, and it always goes out at the worst time. 480-489-3210. Call in here, get entered in to win the seasonal maintenance package. It's $85 value, free to you or anyone you knew. No, they do both residential and commercial. Our number here, 602-277-5369. Toll free, it's 1-866-536-1100. For anyone that didn't hear, tell them what your maintenance package includes.
Well, our maintenance package includes it's a one-time inspection where we completely analyze the refrigerant charge, the electrical. We inspect all accessible ductworks. We're going to chemically clean the outside coils, complete inspection of the ductwork, as I mentioned before, and really just do everything we can to ensure you don't have a system failure. You have complete reliability.
It's all about that, and right now, boy, do you want to be reliable
Yes.
on your air conditioner. A lot of people, I know some people who even have more than two in their homes, you know, with depending on the size of their homes. And you at the break when we were talking, you had said, I had asked you, should we be turning them off when we go upstairs, or as opposed to it? And you basically said, honestly, it's really best to keep it on, and there was good reasons why.
Yeah, so I would recommend to actually keep both systems as close to temperature as possible, and that's mainly because heat migrates. So if you keep one system off and one system on and you have a big temperature difference between the two, that conditioned air that's on, and let's just say upstairs versus downstairs, you keep the upstairs on and the downstairs off, well, that heat's going to still migrate upstairs, because that's what heat does.
That's
It
what it
not only
does.
does rises, but it also migrates to naturally colder areas.
Mhm.
So if you actually reverse that scenario and let's say kept the downstairs on and the upstairs off, that heat is still going to come downstairs because it just wants to migrate. Even heat doesn't want to be
Wants
with
to get to
heat.
the cool too, just like you.
Yes.
Again, you can check them out on their website. It's Four Seasons with an S, HS for home services. So fourseasonshs.com. They offer lots of different, different things that you offer for everybody out there. We're talking air conditioning right now for both residential and commercial. They're valley-wide. They're rated with the Better Business Bureau. I forgot to mention this. You're 24/7. So if they call you, they'll get somebody right away.
Yeah, if you call our office, you'll be able to speak to someone right away and be able to set up an appointment. Depending on the schedule and the situation at hand. I mean, it's going to be harder to, as we get thicker into the summer, to guarantee that. But we are a 24-hour company.
I'm going to tell you right now, the way I see it is that everybody should write the number down and just make sure that they have it. It's when you think everything is okay, and then all of a sudden you turn it on and you're like, it still feels a little warm in here, and all of a sudden you realize, and your just face goes to white, right? Because you know how hard. But they're here to help. They're here 24/7 for you out there, both residential and commercial. They're valley-wide, rated with the Better Business Bureau. They're licensed, bonded, and insured. They do 10% off for veterans and first responders. They do free second opinions for everyone, free estimates for everyone. And right now we've got everyone getting entered in to win. This is a seasonal maintenance package. It's an $85 value, free to you or anyone you know. And you know what? We also have the air scrubbers that we've mentioned. You want to tell them about that real quickly?
Yes, the Accutech Air Scrubber is a product that we very much stand behind. It's actually Space Shuttle approved, so it's actually NASA approved. And it's the best way to actually keep your house completely sanitized.
And it just goes right into the unit. It's super. I saw it on the website. You guys got to check it out. It's called an air scrubber. Next time you come on, we'll talk about it a little bit more. And it just goes right into the unit, and it sanitizes the whole entire house through the air.
It sanitizes the air and anything the air comes in contact with.
And that's basically everything, and it's safe for everyone. We're going to let everyone get entered in to win that, too. Our number here is 602-277-5369. Toll free, it's 1-866-536-1100. Write the number down, because I believe that everyone should have it on their refrigerator. You never know when it goes out, and when does it go out? The worst time. The number to call them is 480-489-3210. Check it out all on their website, even the air scrubbers. It's Four Seasons with an SHS.com. Check it out or call us here. Did you like it?
Yeah. Is that it?